Hi, how are you doing? Today markets ended in green. Okay, it was 0.5% for Nifty. So anyway, a green is a green. So today we'll talk about the market and top gainer of the day. I'll talk about one top gainer in detail. Rest, I'll just name them and also why the market is the way it is and what should one do. Okay, and also talk to your advisor before investing in any stock. This is not a recommendation or something. They're just talking about the market. This is for the informational purposes. And of course, you can open your demat account. The links are in the uh, description box. Okay. So, well, the market, many people are asking because the market is very volatile, and everyone is saying that this year is going to be a little tough for the market. The market is not likely to behave in the way like it has been for the last not 1 year now. It has been volatile since September 2024 when it touched 84,000. Yes, लगता है बहुत पहले हुआ था. Um, but here now it is at 75 something. So, well, this is the market is for the patient. It is for a long-term investor currently, and it is actually a very good opportunity for someone who wants to invest because the market had actually become very expensive. बहुत ज़्यादा expensive हो गया था market. And if you look at this opportunity, this is like someone who wanted to buy a persistent or someone who wanted to buy a Dixon. Dixon though was just flying away. Or someone wanted to buy Tata Motors also. Someone wanted to buy Nestle. Someone wanted to buy mm, BDL or Zentech. So this market has kind of given an opportunity to people to again buy. Okay, market always does that. It gives opportunity, and actually अगर market correct नहीं होता तो problem था. If it was only going up, then of course there would have been a problem. The macros have played a role, and they will continue to play a role. But most of the analysts, most of the experts believe that this is a healthy correction. Okay, it is tough to believe. When you see that your profile is in the red and all that, you feel bad. Okay, even I'm feeling bad. But the fact is that the corrections are a way of the market. The market should keep correcting itself. So this is a very good opportunity for buying those stocks which you were not. Who would have thought persistent वापस 5,000 something पे आ पाएगा? I wouldn't have thought. It is a very good stock. It has been doing very well. Same is with Dixon. Even Sona BLW was down today. It is one of my favorite stocks. Okay, so this is actually a very good opportunity to buy. And as the market is now showing its real colors, the fallback guys are always the large caps because this is you have to be very prudent when you pick up the stocks. And these there is a slowdown in the economy. Earlier it was in the rural areas. Now that has kind of spread to the urban areas also. Okay, so there is a slowdown, but gradually things will pick up. Abhi it is Trump inauguration is done now. Now he'll start rolling out his plans or whatever it is, tariffs and all that. He's talking about them. But after all, business to sabko karna hai. So he can't be very aggressive and all that. But anyway, America first is his slogan. But that is done. That will be watched throughout the year. But that is not only for the Indian economy, that is for the global economy. But the other thing which is coming up is the budget. Okay, in the budget, people will be looking at the allocations by the government to the capex, the allocations to railways, income tax, मार्केट के ऊपर क्या है, फिर से कुछ कैपिटल गेन्स टैक्स में चेंजेस ना हो जैसे लास्ट टाइम हुआ था शॉर्ट टर्म. STCG में भी हुआ था and LTCG में भी हुआ था. So इस बार it's not likely to happen. People are being optimistic, but you never know. Also the income tax and all this. So all these things now the eyes are on 1st February. Okay, so that is one significant day. Also the crude cannot stay up for a very long time. That is one fact. Okay, it is around $81 हो गया है per barrel, and dollar, it is going up like crazy. Currently it is 109. So kahin par it will peak. So these things will gradually settle in, and then in maybe a couple of months the market will again start rising. Okay, agar kuch aur nahi aata hai ajeeb sa to. Okay, so now considering all this, then you will kind of feel that you missed the opportunity to invest in the stock which you wanted to. And if you're a long-term investor, if you're a short-term investor, I can't say these day-to-day fluctuations. But actually today the IT stocks were doing well, and also the metals are also kind of gradually picking up. Hindalco के ऊपर अच्छा commentary आया, so because of that, the metal stocks, others are also kind of feeling. ऐसा होता है, momentum चलता है. Zomato and Swiggy, Zomato का असर स्विगी पे हुआ, because of which that also corrected. But quick com is likely to do well. It's like you have to be patient, as I said in the beginning itself. My first line was, you have to be patient in this market. You have to show your trust upon the stock. और वो trust कहाँ से आएगा? When you understand the stock, the industry in which the stock is, the company in which you are investing is operating, the management, you understand the management, and you have to understand the management commentary. Of course, this is a long task to do, not possible for everyone, but some stocks which you pick up, you have to be pretty sure about them, because this is not a kind of just now T20. Now currently it is not one day also, it's test match currently. वैसे ही सोच के चलते हैं तो easy रहेगा. So you have to be pretty sure about the stocks in which you are investing. Today I'll talk about this one particular, I'm in this particular kind of thing which I'm doing. I'll talk about this one top gainer of today. This may not be tomorrow, or it may not be one day after tomorrow, but I'm talking about this, and this is in no way a recommendation. No way. This is a new stock. It debuted on 20th Jan, and today it was up 99%. This particular stock which I'm going to talk about today, it's a new stock, absolutely new counter. So I'll just talk about it because it is the top gainer of the day. But apart from that, this was a small talk which I wanted to talk about the market. So I've already said 2-3 months the market can change. This is just, if something abrupt, a black swan or something even doesn't happen. And of course, if there is an exaggerated pessimism in the market, it is not that bad. If you look at the earnings, they are kind of muted, but there are some companies which have posted good results also. Like if you, for example, I come back to Dixon always. It's my favorite stock currently. There was this one slip and all that, but otherwise, if you look at the balance sheet and the orders and the management commentary, it's an excellent stock. Of course, it's highly valued. It's very expensive now, and abhi bhi uska target is around 20K. Okay, I think UBS or something else, they have kind of given this target of 20K. So, no, Morgan Stanley. No, sorry. Yeah, Morgan Stanley has given this target of 20K for Dixon. So it is still, I really believe in that, because they are making 80 to 90% of their income is coming from mobile phones. Then they are also into laptop. They are also into other electronic items now. So, well, one miss, one slip doesn't mean that the stock is bad or the company is bad. Such kind of stocks, also Zomato, that also went out of favor. That also has a new target of 355. Okay, now if you start running after a stock when the stock is doing well, it's no fun in that. you have to catch them when they are a little down. Same is the case with Reliance. It also has a new target of around, I think, 1600 something. So also Airtel तो आता ही रहता है, न्यू टारगेट्स आते रहते हैं. 1620 1626 is the new target by Nomura. Okay, so now I also have many more targets. Dalmia Bharat also has a new target. Had a very bad day because of the results, for the three results. It also has a new target of 2070 by Jeffries. Okay, so as I said that you should you have to relook at your portfolio, and you have to believe in the stocks in which you are investing. That's what I'm just trying to say. Okay, so I've said this buying opportunity, exaggerated pessimism. Okay, market is oversold. It was oversold. That's why it corrected. This was in the beginning, which I already spoken about. Okay, and quality and valuations, they are the basis on which you have to buy the stock. The quality, as I always say that you have to believe in the fundamentals of the stock. Okay, if someone was asking me which is the stock which uh, I bought in this particular dip, hmm, because I always look forward to dips. Okay, I don't like them. No one likes to see a red screen, but I actually use dips to buy something which I always wanted to buy. So, well, I'll tell you that later, but I did buy because I really believe in my India story. A, B, I always buy stocks in which I believe. I look at the management and the company and then buy the stock. That is what I do. Okay, okay, yeah, someone was asking me mid cap and small cap, they were battered. And when such falls happen, always, this happened in 2008, this happened in 2010, that when the market is falling, the mid caps and the small cap, they take most of the badgering. Of course, a big company will take, ना उस पे विश्वास ज्यादा होगा, उसके मैनेजमेंट के ऊपर, उसके उसके ऊपर परफॉर्मेंस के ऊपर, उसके risk reward ratio के ऊपर, and of course the ability to come back or bounce back. Definitely that's the case. But the fact is that the mid cap and the small cap, they have they needed a correction. There was a lot of froth, especially in the small caps. There was a lot of froth. There are many mid cap companies which are excellent companies. You should invest in mid caps. I believe so, because of lately the large caps were not doing that well. If you have mutual funds which were only blue chip funds or which were index funds, okay, let's not talk about the index funds. The only blue chip funds, they were not doing as well as the mid caps and the large cap. You just can't compare them. I'm talking about the last 3-4 years. So you should have a mix of both. So, but you have to believe, you have to pick up those mid caps and those small caps. Small caps a little. If you're a cautious investor, just stay away from the small cap. You can invest in the small cap mutual fund, but mid caps, if you're picking up mid caps, and there are numerous mid caps which are excellent mid caps. Okay, so this point is kind of done. Okay, I have written points. And yeah, DIIs. If you are still not believing in this dip and all that, that you should buy and all that, if you just look at the provisional figures every day, DIIs, FIIs are selling this much, some 4,000 crore, then DIIs are buying 3,000 to 4,000. So now some money DIIs are buying. We are only looking at, oh, FIIs are selling. So we are becoming pessimistic. But DIIs are buying. So they are sitting on some cash, right? And they will deploy it. They're just waiting for the markets to settle down, some frenzied selling to settle down, and then they'll deploy cash, most probably. This is what I feel. So, so there is money. They're sitting on the money. So this money will get deployed, and it is getting like today. There was a small rally which happened today, which is sign of that. So now, so there is cash, there will be cash, and there will be buying. Just this frenzy should get over. The macros and events happening around the market which are not in your control, you have to respect them. So you have to hold, even if suppose you have cash, you just can't go on buying. You have to wait for the markets to settle down, especially markets which are volatile, like here it is. Okay, so this money will get deployed, and when that money, when that smart money comes in, like retail investors are like nothing, they can't do anything. So that's why there is money. DIs are sitting on some cash which will get deployed. Okay, okay, the rest of the world markets are doing well. So by the way, Dow Jones and all, they were good yesterday, uh, because of the Trump rally and all that, and all that. So our markets will also do well. This is just a temporary phase. Okay, now another thing which I want to talk about is that which stocks will lead the rally now? Someone was again asking. So I was like, okay, the stocks which were not doing that well can do well. Now, if you want to, uh, PSUs were doing really very well, PSUs and defense stocks and all that. So they might not be the leaders in this rally. They might be, now it again depends upon the budget. Okay, if there is a PLI scheme, or there is some extra capex is money is allotted, to railways, and also railways is also actually expecting some money. So if that is given, then of course these stocks will rally. But otherwise, banks are likely to continue to be the favored one. Then IT, pharma, healthcare, these themes are likely to lead the rally. Now, if you remember that in 2020, the same thing, some same was happening because of COVID and all that. But then IT was participating. Okay, so pharma was doing well, IT was doing well, autos and all, everything was down. So we have to wait for the PSUs till we look at the budget. Okay, so this was the talk on the market. I'll talk about this one stock which is a top gainer today. There are other top gainers also, but this is Cabra Jewels. This debuted on 20th Jan, just 2 days ago, and it was today it was up by 99.4%. And its current price is 255 rupees, and today it was up, and the market capitalization is 267.7 crore rupees, and today's volume was 15,86,000. If I look at the uh, balance sheet and profit and loss and everything, it's a new stock, just hardly 2 days. This The IPO price band was around 123, and today it is at 255. I said right, and it on January 20th it opened at around 243 rupees. So and then only it had a bumper opening, and then the market was added down, and 90% premium पे list हुआ था ये, and today it went further up. Okay, now this is a company which is basically into gems and jewelry and all that. They are into. I'll just look at the. Yeah, so this company was founded in 2010. It operates in the retail jewelry sector offering products like gold, diamond, and silver ornaments. The company is known for designing and marketing exclusive jewelry under the brand KK Jewels. Okay, it has a retail presence in 6 showrooms across Ahmedabad, offering a diverse range of products such as bridal jewelry, diamond collection, silver accessories, and all that. The company also deals in gold and silver coins, utensils, and all that, artifacts, and all that. This is what the company does. It's a jewelry company. I'll just look at the uh, details. So market capitalization of the company is 134 crore rupees. Stock PE is 14.3. Price to earning is 14.3. Now this is only 2 day old. Keep that in mind. ROE of the company is although they make 35.6%. ROC is 19.5%. Market cap I told you. Earning per share is 204. Okay, since this is a new, there's not nothing to talk much about yesterday. Like I was looking at the uh, balance sheet and all that. If you compare with the peers, then ROC is actually better than Sky Gold. It's better than Senco. It is better than Kalyan Jewelers. Okay, 19.54%. And but it's a much smaller company. Market cap of only 134.21 crore rupees. And if we look at the quarterly result, अभी next quarter में इसका result आएगा. Profit loss statement में its net profit has gone up from 4 crores in March 2023 to 9 crores in March 2024. If we look at the operating margin, that has also gone up from 10% to 13%. And EPS has also gone up from 95.87 rupees to 204.3 rupees. Return on equity doesn't matter so much. 36% दिखा रहा है according to the calculations and all that. And let's look at the balance sheet of the company. Their reserves they have risen. Their fixed assets have gone up. There's not much here. Cash flows, let's see. So its financing cash flow is minus 12 crore and investing cash flow is minus 2. Okay, we have to wait another quarter for this. Let's not say anything about it. But the company is just 2 days old. So today this was a top gainer. The other top gainers were HDFC Securities. This was also up 99%. Jana Small Finance Bank. This was up 19%. NBFCs and banks. They are among the like probable market leaders. Actually, not. Actually, I don't think so. Any of the experts that I've heard, they've kind of said anything bad about have a low expectation from the banking and all that sectors. Nature wings, holidays, tourism and all they are doing well. Okay, by the way. So this was 18% up. Frog, Celisat, this was up 16%. Then systematic securities was up 14.01%. Ravi Leela Granites was up 13%. Bombay Burma trading was up 12%. बहुत दिनों बाद Bombay Burma दिखा. Frog Celisat was at 10-year high. And Jana Small Finance had high gain, high volume. Today was a good day for Jana Finance Bank. Okay, so this is Cabra Jewels, which was the most highest gain, actually 99.49%. Just HDFC Securities is just 99.48%. It's like just 1 BPS. Okay, so this is where I'll end this live. Okay, how are you finding these lives? This I've just done actually 2 second live. So I plan to do such chota chota lives on the top gainer of the day, and we'll talk about the market a little bit. Okay, when the day ends. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Hmm? And so, as I said, keep believing in the India story. I always say that, and this is a good opportunity to buy and talk to your advisor before buying any stock, and don't run after the momentum stocks. uh, Act wisely and keep a watch on the budget. That will give a lot of hints to where the money is going to flow. So good night, and we'll meet tomorrow. Bye.